Hello friends and welcome to another video. We'll be playing 10 minute game here explaining move by move. So this is the central pawn opening. We are just protecting our pawns and trying to develop the pieces. And now we are developing, countering on the center. I can take this pawn, but it's not that I'm winning because he can play the rook e1 or d4 and try to take advantage of the fact that my king is still lying on the center. So in this position, we do have many options. I do like the possibility to play like this, but d5 would possibly also, it is probably also possible. I have to give back the pawn, that is for sure. And there are many things he can play here. One of them is simply capturing the pawn, another one is just capturing my knight. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so he went this way. I'm taking with this pawn, which is not the standard Berlin, which is the variation that I'm playing. We're not playing the standard stuff, and we are simply castling, so we put our king into safety the soonest possible. And now you can see that this knight is not ideally placed here, so we're going to take it out from here. So we're gonna move our knight. So by playing c5 is also a good move here, it seems, but not really sure. Maybe knight b7 first and then d6. The point is that this pawn would be hanging, so we probably need to play f6 and kick the knight away. And of course, this is going to open up this, but the knight is guarding there. So while we are guarding there, we can do it. But okay, maybe we should play rook b8 first, which is not really like a good move because then we are not protecting here anymore. So we do have some problems already in the position. Not really easy to solve all of them, but I think that we need more space here. Maybe he's gonna bring his pieces, like we should be able to fight that. So I think bishop f6, rook e8, and then only then we try to take the knight, but not really easy. What is that move doing? He wants like a kingside attack already. I don't like this. I don't think this is a good move because this allows me to play very actively now. I didn't want to put my knight here, but now he like invited me to do it. I think those are all bad moves. So now what I can do is play like this, but yes, ideally this we need to calculate a little bit now. I'm not afraid of what is going on now. Even if he pushes, he brings the queen here. But okay, maybe I should play g6 and not allow that. Okay, I'm definitely playing this. All right, so this is safe to play this way. Let's do it. Let's just not allow the queen to come, and then we do have good defense here if needed. But okay, I'm still with my knight well positioned, and I probably need to play queen e8 before playing d6, or I need to consider this scenario where I'm sacrificing a pawn, so this knight is misplaced, and we do have some counter chances there. And I really think it's good, but he's gonna play here, right? And then, okay, probably he's not taking here because he takes here, I do this. Then even if he pushes the pawn, I think I do have good moves with this discovered attack, but I'm not sure. I also have this idea, rook b8, now that the bishop moved. Let's do it. Oh no, let's win this tempo. Let's win this tempo. And he played this move, so he's avoiding me to... Yes, he's preventing me from playing c5, so now the knight is still defended. And now he's piling up the attack, but yeah, now we do have a very beautiful line here. Let's attack the knight, and I do hope he gets this pawn with a double attack, which he didn't. Actually, he could. What I was seeing is that when I play queen here, and then I could sacrifice the rook here because of those back rank ideas, but actually I was a tempo down on this idea, so he could have captured my rook. And I would be in trouble now, but now I'm not in trouble. And yeah, let's keep going. He's gonna move the knight probably. And what I'm threatening now is this move, followed by this move. Unless I play this and you kind of check me. Then I have to take. And then you take attacking my rook, and then I'm kind of screwed up. So I need to play this before doing that. So sometimes it's very important to calculate because you think you have a tactic, but in the end you don't. And then you have to make a move because you're preparing that tactic, 4 or 5 moves ahead. But it's not about tactics only. So you need to make sure that your move that you're playing is also helping you strategically, not only on tacticals shots. But this move does help me strategically. So I'm dominating a column, an open column. There are back rank ideas. There's the overload of the queen. So definitely rook e8 is a good move. I just invested this tempo, just getting away from the attack of the knight, because my king needs a defender on the dark squares. My king needs it. So if I allow him to, capture the bishop, and then I don't have this dark squares defender. So that's why bishop g7 first, and then we look to improve our position. I think this rook is terribly misplaced, and we do have a very good and active position now. This knight will have to go here. And then what? If I play here, he can not go many places. But let's not focus on the knight. I think we can focus on other things, like I said, rook e8, knight takes pawn, and then we'll be ready to go. So I think that's nice. The only problem about this line is that I'm taking one pawn, and I'm probably giving up my defender. Okay, I don't know about this move. I really don't know about this move. I will keep going. So I'm keeping going. So rook there. Now I'm threatening to capture here. That is my threat. Followed by rook e1. And this is checkmate. So not anymore. All right. So, but now maybe I do have this tactical shot. Let's take a look at that. He's going to play this for sure. And then we take, and then he takes. And then what do we do? And then what do we do? We go back, and then queen h4, and then we are a pawn up, but position's not really good. So maybe I want to play this first. This move is interesting. Fighting for the c4 square. If he pushes the pawn, this pawn is weak. But I'm not attacking there anymore. That is the downside, because he can play like this now. And okay, knight h4, it has these downsides as well. Not really easy to do. I mean, this move is something I want to play. He will go here. I just wanted to see if this is too soon to do it. And then I just go back, right? Okay, bishop g5. Okay, my queen is not really good here. I have to play this, but you don't have any good attack. Even if you play a move like g4, I can go back with the knight. And then I'll be playing this and trying to double the attack here. That is another idea, I just don't know if it's worth doing all that for a pawn. I'm really not sure. Maybe I should not be doing that. Maybe I should be attacking here, I don't know. Trying to overload the queen, defending everybody. Maybe that's the idea here. So let's say I go here. Then I'm protecting h6. It's probably a better execution. But okay, then he can play knight e3, or he can play h3. And then I can play h5. And okay, it's maybe not the best, but I do like it. I mean, he can play this. No, not now, but later on. So, yeah. I don't know what to do. If this was good, I would play, but it's probably not that good. I do have this check, but what am I doing? I do have this check, but what am I doing? Okay, knight b5 if I want to double the rook. So I'm thinking on the next move later in the future. I can play this, but again, what am I doing? I don't see many compensation for this. So maybe queen, maybe I gotta go this way and this way, you know? I think it's more promising. Not fighting for traps and fighting for progression. Let's do it. I changed my mind. I think it's being too expensive to get the pawn. Maybe the computer says in the future that I should have done it, but I don't know. And now I'm threatening the... Okay, now this square is dangerous. He really went for this? All right. Okay. All right. So I think f5 here is very safe. Safe and sound. Yeah, fair enough. Let's just go for this. And then we are protecting our king. And yes, bishop against knight. I think at the end, we gotta get a good position. It's not we're not a pawn up, but we do have a very decent position here. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this continuation here. Now the question is, can he play rook e1? And then takes and rook takes b2. Well, he was afraid he couldn't. So now let's keep developing. So now we're attacking the queen and the pawn on f2 and preparing to double the rooks, which is a very good thing. And again, this rook, I think it is misplaced. Well, maybe it's winning, but I think it is misplaced. Maybe this is so good, this rook there, but I don't know. For me, it doesn't seem the case. Well, what is he gonna do? He lost the he's gonna have a bad pawn structure now. He has to play rook e3 now, and after the exchange, maybe I take with this one, and then he has a bad pawn structure, very bad. I can also, you know, take and then play here, and then what he did? Rook knight c2. Then queen g5, and I think game is over. Oh, then queen here, but then he loses the knight. Let's do it. Yeah, you play very fast. I do. I also do. I also play very fast. Don't try to give me psychological strikes. I know the psychological strike you're trying to give me. Like you're playing fast, so I get desperate, and I think I'm losing on time, and that you knows everything, that you know everything that is going on, and then I make a mistake. I know what you're trying to do. A very powerful psychological trick. It's not gonna work. Not with me. Not today. So let's keep attacking him. So if knight c2, queen g5. If he plays g3, well, dude, then queen h5 maybe. And h4, then queen g4. Then I think you at some point this is gonna... At some point you have no defense, because you have those defenders that they are so far away. And I see what you're doing now. This is wise, but I don't bite it. Maybe I should push the pawn. Yes, I cannot exchange the queens here. I should not do it. I should never exchange the queens when I'm trying to checkmate him, and his defenders are like so far away that they just can't wait and see. So if I exchange the queens here, like, I'm just throwing away everything I did so far. So remember that, guys. Remember that. When you're attacking, you have to be merciless. You cannot exchange the pieces you're using to checkmate your opponent. You don't exchange them. Just keep them for checkmating your opponent. Checkmating your opponent. And now he's completely lost. He's gonna play queen f1. That is true. That is true. So I go here, and he plays here. And he protects everything. But then, you know, we got a good advantage here. We can also push the pawn. It's another crushing move. Actually, I prefer this, because I protect my rook and I attack g2, and this is almost to the end of the game already. Queen f1, first move. I cannot push the pawn, only now I realize it, because he takes with the queen and there's no good continuation. So let's go back here and just take the pawn. All right, so it paid out. I'm attacking this pawn now. It kind of paid out, but I need to bring this bishop to the game, you know, maybe here and here. There, I don't know about this move. I really don't know. I really don't know. Because now I'm activating my bishop really fast. I really don't know about this move. I don't think it's sound. I don't think it's sound. I could even have played something else, but I do like this because if he takes, then maybe we can in the future try to attack there again, but not now. Now we simply protect our rook. Now this bishop is really alive, so maybe I can play this followed by this, and then I don't know. I think the game is just over at this point. So Simbash is going to resign. I think this is a resignable position. Very good game. A very good game, but it's over. He's definitely going to resign now. I mean, I still have 2 minutes. He's not going to try this. He's probably not trying this. But if he does, there are good ways to finish the game. Because, yeah, I mean, yeah. Now F3. And we're getting near the end here. Near the end. Nice. Let's finish this. Not so hard. Okay. Not so hard. This game is about to be over. I can even sack here and then checkmate in a few moves. Okay, this is over. Yeah. All right, guys. So it was a nice game. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look at the review and get some lessons and insights from this. Not the best accuracy in the world. Actually, there was a moment here where I made a mistake, and it was a huge mistake, and he could have won. Like, we saw it. So it was a bluff and he fell for that. So of course there are ways to try to fight. It's not that he's completely losing, but it is a blunder. So he didn't take advantage of that. So it was his only opportunity in the game, as we saw here in the chart. I think it was his only opportunity in the game. There was some moments where he went back, but generally speaking, the trend was more in favor to black here in this game. So yes, if I go here and go here, and then this is attacking checkmate, and also, oh sorry about the arrow, this is threatening checkmate and also the knight, so it has to move back. And then okay, we do have a good fight here, but what am I down here? I'm a piece down, I'm a rook down, I'm exchange down, I'm a exchange and a pawn down. So it would not be good to play against this. It's just probably gonna be like hoping for a miracle to just wait for your opponent to make a very primitive mistake so you can get back in the game. So that was definitely a bad move here. So as you can see, I'm better, but I need to find like a good move. I need just to be patient and wait for the right time to do it like this. But now that he played it, then we are back. But of course, I think I didn't get the best chances here. And here I should have taken with the bishop, but okay. And then here rook e2 only move. Really? Why f5 is not good? Bishop takes, and then what? Rook e3. I don't see why this is so good for white. Actually, this is not that it's good, it's balanced. Okay, so he's back again. And if I played this before, then I pass the rook first, and then I take, and then he cannot play rook e3. Okay, that's a small detail, a subtle detail. It makes all the difference. So this was slightly better. So fighting for an edge, and there is also the combined attack here on b2. So very interesting. So now he could be back, but now rook e2, and then double the rooks, and then this is bad, and I think this is over, right? Queen h4 is better than f4. Okay, but it's not the end of the world. And rook takes, and okay, so black is always better. Of course, it could have been more aggressive ideas here, but then this is just finishing the game. And okay, this is pointless to study this part. It is simply just going for the checkmate. And okay, very nice game. I think we do have time for one more. Let's go for this. Let's see who comes. Grant chess. Let's go. Alech in defense. So here we are not developing directly. I am developing the knight first. And now I'm developing the bishop. I'm going to play e6. I'm still playing e6. I don't mind if you double. I don't mind it. I do have now a very nice square here, so I'm going to take advantage of that. Just need to be careful here. I'm going to double your pawns. Yeah, and then I'm developing this way. I'm not worried about this just yet. Yeah, but now I play g6. I don't worry about this. I'm not worried about this. Okay, if you want to exchange, we can exchange. You want to bring the rook, you bring the rook. No, that was not good. Yeah, that was not good. I'm simply developing too much. And okay, I can play many moves here, but I'm simply playing this one, very safe and sound. And then I'm playing the king to f8 and the queen to e8, or maybe queen d7 first. Yeah, I think queen d7 is fine. Oh, you want to come with the knight? Okay, so let's think a little bit better here. You want to attack there. So if I play queen d7 and you push the pawn, and I play, yeah, I'll be in trouble. So maybe I have to attack this queen with the knight here. Guess I have to do it. Because then here he's gonna harass my knight and then start to attacking me, and it's gonna be hard to hold on. So I need to get this queen out of this attack here. Okay, let's attack the queen. So let's just make sure we are not hanging anything. And yeah, so this queen is not attacking f7 anymore, which is good. Now if you play like queen b4, I think I can play queen b6, then the queen e7. If queen e7, queen d8, okay, yeah, I think I can do it. And it should be a draw, but maybe we can find some way to avoid the draw. Okay, what if I play queen f6 here? Then I lose my knight. Okay, well done. Let's just go back. So now I want to bring my knight back to the game. Knight c4 is probably the next move. And now if I can put my knight on e4, I would be really happy. I would be really happy. Maybe I can do it. Okay, so you want to play like this, I see. So if I go here and you go here, then I go here and you sacrifice and go here. Let's say you're gonna try this. It is dangerous. It is dangerous. So I need to maybe to play king g7 here. Yes, just play very carefully. Or maybe I can play like queen here. Then you go here, and then I go here, and then you go here, and then I go here. Can I hold on this into it? Yes, I think I can. Okay, let's try this way. So at least I'm giving mobility to my rook. But the position is very dangerous. For sure, queen h6, queen f6 is dangerous. Yes, it's truly dangerous. Hopefully I have this rook guarding there, otherwise I would be in trouble. I don't know about this move really, because it's really threatening nothing. So I think I have time to try to get my pieces, just get my pieces. And maybe play here and start a counter-attack, or maybe fight for the column. I think he made a mistake. Because if he plays here and then the rook on the 7th, maybe it's probably better. But now, well, he still can try it. He still can try it, but I don't know. Yeah, I still can try, but my knight is guarding there now. Yeah. So if he plays here and I go here, and then let's say we do exchange. Let's say you push here, and I that is painful a little bit, but okay. This knight is so powerful here. I'm so happy about this knight, and it has potential good squares to go as well. Look at this one as well. So I do really, I'm proud of this knight. So if there's a piece I'm proud of right now, is this knight. So just don't mess it up, okay? So please just don't mess it up. Guys, I'm afraid of opening up my king this way. I'm really afraid. So I'm thinking about doing this, but I'm not sure, not really sure, because every move has its pros and cons. Hard to decide. Maybe with the queen is also, but with the queen I don't like. I think I have to capture with this, and there is a reason for this. If I capture with this and he goes like here, and I go back to defend, he's got control of the e6 square, with which he could put a rook here, he could put a knight there, and he could exchange and then put a knight here and put a knight there, and I'm starting to be in trouble, and the rook here. I'm starting to be in trouble, okay? So I have to take here, but what I must be careful is if he can somehow bring the pieces to try to invade the H column, which I doubt he can. So I'm playing this way, so I can control e6 square. Okay, guys? So that's explained why I chose to keep my pawns doubled and not undouble and make a very beautiful structure, a very beautiful with a very weaknesses, with a critical weakness on e6 square, which could be deadly. So we can see with the engine after the game, but maybe the engine can tank with anyone and be okay with that. But for humans, I think it would be like really problematic. Oh, what is it doing? Dude, this is not a good square for your knight. You know that, right? You know that, right? Come on. What is that? I mean, I can play this now and attack here. And I can follow with this. Or maybe I can play this right away. So what is this knight threatening? Nothing. Is it? I don't think it is. So first of all, I'm getting rid of your rook domination. But I can do it with this way as well, but it's not so powerful, or it is. Well, I do like, but it's more risky. If I want to play zero risk, I just exchange the rook and go for the endgame. Taking advantage of the fact that this knight is really bad placed, and I can, yeah, I'll do that. I'll play risk. I'll play risk-free. I'll play riskless. Now I can do it. Now I have this tempo. I'm gonna take advantage of it. I think he made a huge mistake with knight h4. It's not that he's losing, I don't think he is. But he loses like 1 or 2 tempos. Now, what is this knight doing on h4? Why did he play it? What is his reasoning about this move? I'm curious about that. I'm very curious about the reasoning behind knight h4. I don't see any reason to play that. Now, you know what? I do have a very, very, very strong position. And I want to play here and go there. I can do it, but yeah, maybe I can do it because my knight can go here like really fast. But my pawns are gonna be like weak. So I don't want to do that. You know what? I'm just playing this way. Yes. So now I have a powerful knight here. And I don't think I want to exchange it so soon. So if you play this, I might be playing here. But I'm not sure because, yeah, I might be playing this, but this is gonna get pretty wild and insane. There, dude, are you sure? I don't know what this move does. Let's go this way. I could have played this as well, but I do have other ideas. Okay. So I guess this is a very good defender. Is it better here or there? From here I can go here or there. And from here I can go here and there. And I'm also holding this square, but I will also be doing this here. And here I can go here. But if I play here and he brings the queen like here, then I should be a little bit in trouble or not? Maybe not. I don't know. I'll follow my instincts. I don't have much time left. So now you're pinned. So you can't move the knight. But I doubt you want to. And now I'm threatening the pawn. And if you go this way, then I don't know what you're threatening. But here I probably need to play this. Because now my queen is attacking there. And the position is, he cannot sacrifice here anymore. So I think king g7 was a very important move. Because I defended g6 and I also defended f6. And now my queen is really attacking there. But I'm losing on time now. I'm losing on time. He cannot harass my knight from there. And actually, those two pieces are doing nothing. There's no pawn that is coming to, like, strike me. So that's really my opportunity to go and get rid of this and push this. And this is over. It's not going to be that easy. Well, now I think it is. Let's just take the pawn. No, this is really bad. This is really super bad. Now the game is over at this point. Let's finish it. Let's just finish the game. Yeah, let's finish. Let's take it all. I'm gonna take it all. This is so terrible moves. Okay. Now which one? Maybe I can play this. Maybe I can just play here and then here and take. Yeah, let's do it. No, you played so wrong. He played like he just lost every pawn he had. He played so wrong this. Like he went desperate trying to attack me. And he should be defending. Sometimes attacking is the best defense, but not always. Now it's over. Yeah. All right, guys, a very good game. Let's take a quick review on this. So should we call Kramnik? No, not yet. Not that good accuracy. We did have some problems during the game. Let's take a look at those moments. And his final mistake, which I think was like totally unnecessary. I'm threatening this pawn. He pushes c4 and he's defending the pawn and the material is even and the game goes on. There's no real problem happening on this point. Of course, we'll keep trying to find opportunities and trying to find, but he's fine here. He's fine. But then he went like wild, f4. Just every pawn is going to hang now, g4, like everything is going to hang now and just come on, guys. So he could ruin the whole game with like one or two moves, impatient moves, and then yeah, and he was better on time. I don't get it. But okay, let's go back here quickly and see in the beginning of the game what happened that I was so bad in the game. So here's pretty much balanced. So here, the first mistake, queen b5 is trying to punish me. So instead, knight d7, developing pieces. Of course, I should be developing pieces here. And it became a problem in the game later on because now I'm not developing. Queen b5 could have punished this. So rook, that was a mistake because then I'm back in the game. But Queen, the knight to c6 was not the best square, but okay, we could neutralize his attack, and now knight a5. I'm so happy to have found this move because not really easy to find. Like, had I played this, which I thought I would play in the beginning, then he's attacking me, and then he's got this check, and then I don't know if he wants to play this knight to e5 at some point, but c4, and then what am I doing here? I'm just trying to survive, right? So knight a5 is a move that I like a lot. And now I attack the queen, but now, yeah, and then I go back. I cannot do this because I'm hanging the knight. So, and then, okay, and then I'm back in the game. H5 is best move here, but this one is not bad. And then here, knight g5 is a problem here. Knight g5 is a problem. What happens if this? Then the rook comes, right? Yeah, the rook comes to the 7th. I would be in trouble. Of course, I can play this, but now it's kind of a bad situation here. So what should I have played here? Queen f8 is more direct, because then if he exchanges, at least there is no rook e7 anymore. So it would be wiser. And I made a mistake, and he didn't take advantage. And now this was his two opportunities that he missed, my two mistakes. But now the game is. I will not give more chances to him anymore. And this is correct to take with the h-pawn here, as the engine says. But like I said, the engine would also be good with this. And the engine would also be good with this. And king g7. And then, he could exchange and try to get some juice. But the knight is good here. But the engine just knows how to deal with this. The engine can survive almost everything. But okay, we went, and this is a bad move. I mean, now I'm back in the game. Rook e8 just fighting for the column. And now this knight is doing anything. The knight goes back to the game. Knight centralizes. Better plays the queen. So this is even according to the computer, but he blundered. I mean, he didn't have to do it. He was better on time here. Why did he play this move? This move is not helping him anyways. So this is really interesting to see that. It happens a lot. I've already talked about this in the earlier videos, like 2,000 rated players. It's like a mystic thing. There's no explication for that, but it's gonna happen. Most of the games after move 30, they are kind of tired, and they don't have the consistency to play more 30 more moves, 40 more moves, 50 more moves. It's like they get mentally tired. Imagine the game of chess like a game of tennis. And but this is mental, and at some point the other one's like not being able to find good moves anymore. This is basically it. And then he just makes a very, very primitive mistake, and then the game is over. Like really that fast, really that fast, the game is over. All right, guys, that's it for today. I hope you have enjoyed the games and the video. Thank you so much for your audience, and see you next time.